You know, there is a lot of characters in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. A whopping total of 89 characters in the game. So many characters in one fighting game is kinda insane, I'm not gonna lie. With 89 characters though, you got a lot of characters within different groups. You got the good characters, the irrelevant characters, the fun characters, and most importantly, the characters. Now, I know what you're thinking, but Valentino, we all know who the worst two characters are, Ganondorf and Little Mac. Well, you my friend, you are smart. Go ahead and give yourself a medal, like Obama in that one photo. But since those two are the bottom two characters in the game, who is the bottom third? Well, there leaves a lot of discussion for it. You can make the argument it's King K. Rool, because honestly he's not really that good as well. Or you can also it's King Dedede, because he's got many cons of his moveset as well. Okay, off topic, but the fact that the kings of their own respective games are dog shit in Smash is pretty insane, I won't lie.
Try!
But there is one man who, me personally, is deserving of that bottom 3 spot. One man that actually makes me rage whenever I play with him. One man who is very popular in real life. And that guy is Dr. Mario. What? Did you expect someone else? Nope. This guy is it, damn it. Hey viewer, if you have not hit the subscribe button yet, well, here is a visual representation of you hitting the subscribe button. So, subscribe! Dr. Mario, a character that can be considered very fun to play. Usually when I play Dr. Mario, and just like any other bad character, it's always a blast to play. But what makes Dr. Mario a bad character? The third worst character to be exact. Just about everything.
Oh, hell no!
Listen, if you main Dr. Mario, good for you. What makes the Doctor the third worst character in the game? What makes him trash? Speed. Well, for starters, that's Speed Dash. First of all, why is Dr. Mario the only character with so many damn numbers in his dash? Second of all, why is Dr. Mario the only character with so many numbers in his dash? Whatever the case is, Sakurai and his team must have had one too many to include too many numbers in a character whose dash is trash. Okay, now that I got that out of my system, Dr. Mario is so slow.
What is that?
Obviously some characters got to be slow so they can have some cons in their gameplay, you know? But my goodness, it's like watching my grandma fucking run.
Huh?
Compared to regular Mario's dash speed, it's much faster. Yes, I'm comparing two different characters, but at the end of the day, Doc is a semi-clone of Mario. Actually, everything about Dr. Mario is pretty slow, I won't lie. Which is a great transition to his jumps. Dr. Mario's jumps. Going back to regular Mario's jumps, they are pretty decent. You can make it back on stage. Do decent air combos as well. Dr. Mario's jumps, however. Listen, I can't even explain why his jumps are straight hot ass. I understand that him having bad jumps was to once again to somewhat balance the character, but bad jumps equate to bad air game. Honest to God, you have to throw yourself a prayer if you were to be knocked far from the stage, because you gotta rely on your jumps to even make a good effort to make it back on stage. It's GG's for you. But I don't know if it's just me, but for some odd reason, and this kind of a shock to me as well, but Dr. Mario's air game is actually quite decent. I know the whole point of the video is to shit on Doc, but his air game, even with the bad jumps, are actually quite okay. I mean, come on, bruh. Look at this.
Uh-oh. No jump here. That is...
And the recovery compared to Doc. Oh, okay. Abel now getting his opponent off stage with the Sour Nair and the pill. Got him to burn his jump.
So back there, so no need to check.
Mabel controlling the stage very comfortably.
Still though, I honestly don't believe his jumps can hold up with the rest of the roster. Especially when one gets knocked off far from the stage and you gotta rely on your jumps. You deserve to die. Recovery. I gotta explain this bullshit. Doc's recovery is really bad. It could maybe be some good. Dr. Mario's down B, which is the tornado move, can help you to bring you back on the stage. In fact, it is definitely your best chance to bring you back on the stage. Because if you just don't use that piece of shit up B, you are not even going to make it back at all. But you all knew that. Am I right?
No.
I will say though, Using Doc's recovery as an attack is actually pretty solid though. And it can kill at a ledge at pretty low percentage if you're lucky. So, +1 on the recovery. But too many negatives when actually trying to recover and save yourself. Look at Mario's recovery. You get a decent height on it. Now look at Doc's recovery. Now look at Doc's recovery. The f is this shit? So, you got shitty jumps, bad recovery, terrible speed. What are some positives? Power. Wait, that's it? Well, yes. Unfortunately, that's it really. Unless you are facing a dude that just started the game and doesn't know what they are doing, chances are you are easily going to kill them very quickly. And don't forget that back throw! Other than that, Dr. Mario. Good old Dr. Mario. Why did they massacre my boy? And to be fair, like I said earlier, Doc is a semi-clone of Mario. What can I say? Dr. Mario, you are bottom tier. But hey, look on the bright side. Back throw OP though.